I'm like the queen of chonk right now. What is that? I'm gonna become an internet meme. Great. So I just wanted to start out this video by saying today is August 6th, and I am currently 6 days since my last treatment, and I feel pretty good now. And I just wanted to kind of preface this video by saying that the clips are just going to be a rough timeline of everything that happened. So hopefully you can enjoy that. All right, so this started back in 2019, and for all of this to make sense, we'll say this journey started in the summer of 2019. And we normally go up north and stay at the lake, and it was a great summer, just like all the other summers. And toward the end of it, I kind of took a long, hard look at myself, and I realized I had gained a significant amount of weight, and I needed to do something about it, so I looked and felt better. So when we got home, I participated in a gym challenge and just ate clean, and I lost just under 20 pounds. I felt great, but I noticed some changes. My body had changed, and I was happy about that, and I was stressed about school, and I thought maybe this is just nothing, but I had made an appointment in November of 2019 with the VA, and this is where things got kicked off. Okay. So before we go on, I need to insert another video clip. So from the VA appointment, I ended up getting a referral from them to go to Garden Park Medical Center, where I got a mammogram and an ultrasound. And I also learned about what dense breasts were, and maybe that's why I had so much pain during a mammogram. I know, dense breasts. You gotta educate yourself on it, because I did not know it was even a thing. And I would hate for anybody else to go through what I went through. So from Garden Park, I got another referral over to Memorial Medical Center of December, and that was actually on New Year's Eve. So I had a biopsy, a stereotactic biopsy with Memorial, and that was not fun. And I also had a biopsy of my armpit, which wasn't bad at all. So if you get curious about a stereotactic biopsy of the breast, please go ahead and look it up. Well, what had come from that biopsy was what was known as HER2 positive, but also non-invasive breast cancer. And at that time, I wasn't really all that worried. I was only worried because it just seemed so odd. I had never even heard of non-invasive breast cancer ever. And it doesn't end with non-invasive breast cancer, just to spoiler alert. After I had gotten the biopsy, I met with a surgeon through Memorial, but I couldn't use that surgeon because my insurance did not cover that entire surgery. So I ended up getting referred to Ochsner's in Louisiana in February, I think? Yes, February. And I met with a surgeon there, and she also had me do an MRI, and I didn't know that was even a thing for this type of situation. And the MRI showed that my mass, I guess you could say, or my lump, had grown from around 2 centimeters to about 7. So that was a bit more alarming. I also forgot to mention that my results for my lymph node were inconclusive, so it kind of meant it's not bad, but it's also not good. My surgeon was worried about letting this go or grow any longer, and the option had quickly went away to do anything but a complete removal of the breast. Then the procedure I ended up having was a double mastectomy and a sentinel lymph node removal. And I'll get into that stuff here shortly. I had my surgery, and I had it during a time where I wouldn't have to be at school, and I ended up getting tissue expanders placed, so something already hadn't gone to plan, and I left with wound vacs and drains all over the place, so I felt pretty stressed and grossed out. Little did I know at the time that that last week that I was in school would be the last week that my school was open because everything would close because of coronavirus. Surgery revealed that I did in fact have some invasive cancer and my lymph node was blue from tattoo pigment. So some good news there. This meant that I did have to get treatment and I did have a port inserted in my chest. I was very unhappy to have that happen. Chemo that I was supposed to be taking was TCH, and that would be Taxotere, carboplatin, and Herceptin. I ended up being allergic to the Taxotere, like violently allergic. Like trial and error for me, and my doctor had tried to make the Taxotere more tolerable by diluting it and making the infusion take longer, but I was still reacting to it. So I continue the Carbo and the Herceptin for the rest of the treatments, and if you want to see footage through to treatment number 5, hang in there, and thanks for watching.